Good evening. We would like to welcome you to the 2016 NCAA Division II Atlantic Region Women's Basketball Tournament postgame wrap-up. We are joined by the Hilltoppers of West Liberty University, led by head coach Lynn Allman. Coach, if you could introduce your student athletes and open up some additional comments about tonight's game.
Joined by Kiki Simpson and Liz Flowers. Got beat by a phenomenal basketball team. They've got a lot of weapons, a lot of athleticism, and they have the best player in America. And when she gets off for 49 points, it would have taken an absolute A game from us. The kid was on fire, but she's been doing that all year. I've got a special group of kids who are probably better even off the court than they're on the court. We set a school record for wins. I'm proud of what we did. I would have liked to have won this game, and I think if we would have won this game, we could have won a national championship. And I think Virginia Union can win a national championship. So I'm obviously disappointed, but that's what competitive athletics are about. You want to win all the time. You're not always going to win, but my hat's off. I love our kids to death, and we had a great season, but I told our conference commissioner before the game, this kid is something special, that I have seen very few kids at the Division II level that can play like she can.
The floor is now open for any questions or comments. Please direct your questions to the student athletes first.
Ladies, from your freshman year to right now, what's going through your minds?
It's just a little crazy that it's over. We both came in as freshmen together, and we just thought it wasn't gonna go by this fast. So, we made it far. We did well, but I think we could have done more if we would have played the best we could have tonight. But
Go ahead, take your time. Okay. Well, at the end of the third quarter, when Union was in foul trouble and the offense was stagnated, what did the coach tell you as far as attacking their defense?
Just that we needed to get stops and able to go on a run. And, we weren't playing our A game all day, and we needed to help each other more. And, it looked like it for a while, but we just really couldn't pull it together.
It seems like you had a problem with Union speed. You said they kind of speed you up. Was there a concerted effort to try to get help side as far as trying to help get across the court?
I think that's more of a miscommunication. Speed, we like to
usually
run.
isn't. Yeah, we usually like to run. I just think it was, like she said, more communication and just focusing on getting back, finding our men earlier, or one and whatever.
Well, as this year ends out, what are your plans from here on out?
I'm probably going to go to grad school. Probably not fresh out, but that's what I would like to do.
I'm a dental hygienist, so I'll probably be cleaning teeth soon.
Okay, thank you, ladies.
Final questions for the student athletes? The floor is open for questions for the head coach.
Coach, again, it seemed like Union at the third quarter, the 2-minute mark, you had them reeling. The offense was stagnated. What did you kind of press from your team to try to put pressure on Union?
Well, you got to attack them. They sit in that zone and they're active. And, we knew that it wasn't over because there's going to be a lot of possessions in the game. But we just didn't have our normal energy level tonight. We were a step slow, and this is the wrong team in the world to play when you're a step slow. So we kept battling and battling and battling, and we made a couple mini runs to kind of give us hope, but we just couldn't knock down that next shot, and they did. So, again, my hat's off to that. It's a team that can win a national championship.
Coach, what do you think about the CIAA as far as the teams? I know at one time CIAA teams weren't strong. It seemed like they kind of took it to the next level these last couple of years.
Virginia Union for sure, meaning we don't see them that much. So it's a new experience just because we just don't see those teams. We knew Virginia Union was good. That's why they're hosting this thing. So Shaw was good. And, we had no trouble with them.
Right.
But Virginia Union's a whole different animal. And I just can't say enough about them. That girl is special. She is special.
What type of improvements do you need to do as far as recruiting for next year's team?
Well, not very many coaches are going to have a senior class like I have. That's what is heartbreaking about this, that you coach these kids and sometimes it's soft love and sometimes it's tough love, but you want to put them in a position where they could walk off the court national champions. And, I'm just blessed that I got a chance to coach our 4 seniors, and they won a lot of games and they won a few championships along the way, but this one will sting for a while, but it should. If it doesn't sting, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you don't have pride in what you're doing. And we need to go out now and try to replace these kids, and it's going to take a while to replace these because they don't come along that often.
Thank you, Coach.
Final questions for the head coach?
Coach, real briefly, speaking more about the seniors, can you just elaborate a little bit what these 4 girls have meant to your program?
I think they're a testament that if you just stick to it, we all want them to be great when they're freshmen, and the reality is they're usually not. And one of the highlights of my job, I guess, is you get to see kids grow up, and that's maturity on the court and off the court and 1,000 other things. So that's why I've got a great job. And we try to recruit great kids. I'm 180 years old and I can't be around kids that aren't good kids. And it's just really satisfying when you get a chance to see them improve every single day, and everyone's got a different learning curve. Liz came in and pretty much has started every game in her career, and Kiki had to earn her minutes, and she ends up becoming a player of the year in a conference. But that's why we do these things. I think we do have a mission to educate kids, and that means socially and educationally and athletically, and I'll put our kids up against anybody in the country.
Thank you.
This concludes the session of our post-game wrap-up. We would like to thank you for joining us, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.